Joe. Fat Joe. Shouldn't you be low right now since you just got Math High for Show canceled and you just said you just dissed the FBAs? Like, you know, I know Jada, a good friend of yours, y'all was both into it with 50 Cent, but like, shouldn't you be laying low? Didn't we try to cancel you? But he back at it. Look at it.
Hard to get a ticket. Hard to get a ticket. I heard that. What was the most expensive ticket for the game? What, 500,000? 130,000? I don't know. It was 54,000 to see the game I went. I was tempted to sell it. I'm not going 10th row. I'm not going 5th row. I gotta be front row. Because somebody you don't like, your enemy,
Joe always talk.
Right? You know, we call that the Joe Budden seats. You know, them second row. I don't even got a hoodie. I don't even got a hoodie. Yo, listen, them second, third row, I can't do it. I gotta sit front row. I give you my experience. What do you call them seats? The Joe Budden seats. Them can roll. You know, a perfect example. Him and 50 got some. And I'm sitting courtside and 50 comes in. Right behind y'all. Okay, but he's behind us.
I just want to let it be known.
You know, Joe Budden had to come humble him, man. It's just like, man, ain't you fresh off the whole hip-hop community being upset with you, Joe? But you back at it. You know, I ain't gonna say you dissing black people again. But I'm not gonna be petty. You know, Joe was always Joe was in the Rucker. Joe was running black basketball teams back in the day with the Rucker. Joe, I don't even know why Joe did that. And I'm gonna be honest, like a lot of people know, like I think Joe probably got the same racism that any other racist person. Like everybody got a little racism in them, but I think, you know, Joe in New York, Joe's a little accepted. You know, they let him get away with this. I don't know. Y'all tell me. But I just know Joe Budden humbled that boy. Like, wait, hold on, man. Hold on. We got the game all wrong.
Circumstances, I would charge the volume and Boost Mobile for this airtime on this broadcast. But Mark that's my man. He want to let it go for free. I'm going to oblige.
Look, I'm here for the whole team.
Just this one time. Don't play
in the game. And a nigga who's on his first freestyle is shooting at me. I'm not responding to you. You gotta earn a response at least.
Well, I lean in, not back. I lean in, not back.
Lean into it. Lean in, not back. He asked you a question though.
The world's best women's volleyball teams are...
I want to break character for a minute.
Okay.
I want to break character for a minute. Because you could have some fun with this, or you could use it as a really, really, really teachable moment in front of a really large audience. So,
here we go.
Let me be mature and show some discipline and restraint.
You know, Joe, you can't get it.
Lead with, I absolutely love Fat Joe. I have all the respect in the world for Fat Joe.
You know they're gonna dish you after you do all that.
Anything that Jadakiss does. For sure. Anything that Kiss does, he has my support. Shout out to J1, shout out to Yonkers. For me, in my 40s, it's been really important to unlearn stupid hip-hop ideology. Like, let me start with...
That's true.
There's nothing to even fight about here. We're talking about a game where the tickets were the most expensive Knick playoff tickets in franchise history. Secondly, the internet is not like a real place. I would expect Fat Joe to know that. I need more than internet fodder to ever assume that there's really beef with somebody. Me and 50 have over 20 years, and I never thought that would escalate. And if I feel like that, I just need more than some internet chat for me to feel like that. But if I'm at the Knicks game, it's just because I'm a Knicks fan. I'm not there for the vanity play. I'm not there for the celeb role. I'm not there to be seen. I'm not in the record label seats. I'm not in the gift seats. I'm not in the comp seats. I'm in the seat that I wanted to purchase, so I bought it. It's really just that simple. I'm not with all the extra hoopla out there. I'm not out here running around moving with the leverage of my management company or trying to be buddy-buddy or friendly with rappers that I'm not really buddy-buddy or friendly with. I'm the walking embodiment of standing on my own, too. And you know that, which is why you're using my name on your newly established platform, trying to get traction, because I'm the best in the business.
That's exactly what you're doing.
Lastly, I just don't know what Joe Budden seats mean, and because I have so much relationship equity with Fat Joe, I'll wait for him to tell me. I don't want to assume. On one hand, where I come from, you would want to be seated behind your enemy. If lastly, maybe Joe Budden seats just means sitting behind somebody you make a lot more than. Until we get clarity on it, we won't really know. But be clear, reimagine how y'all mention my name in some of these conversations. I make a lot more than you, Nick Carter. Shout out to those boys.
And then it's kind of like
Joe
the
gonna
guy in the
respond to
front
that.
talking about the
Fat
guy in
Joe.
the back of him, the second
Two
guy,
Joes.
not knowing that there's 300 other rows behind. It's like you almost like disrespect those people.
But wait, dog, if I was sitting in the nosebleeds, I make more than you. Like, my seat should never come up in your conversation. If I was outside in a lawn chair watching on a mobile device, my seat shouldn't come up in none of y'all conversations. That was confusing a little bit, but to each his own.
Oh, yo, it's big.
I'm just saying, Joe, Fat Joe, shouldn't you be laying low? I thought you dissed the FBA, and I thought you supposed to be like kind of like blend in, like you already calling people out. But hey, man, Fat Joe is Fat Joe. He'd rather say, hey, man, look, do something about it. He basically saying, do something about it. Nah. Let me stop starting. But Joe, you should be laying low. You just got Math High for whole show council playing around, and now you back at it with Jada. But you know, it's a New York thing, man. I just want to see the game. I mean, I feel like he was right behind you. Them seats probably still cost like $50,000. So, you know, them rich people problems. But Joe, Fat Joe, lay low a little bit. You fresh off dissing all the FBA, man. Just have your little show, you know. But I digress, you know.